Well, since implementing Blue Streak, Oregon Induction and Thermal has seen some great improvements. One of the things we've seen is somewhat of an increase in the overall wheat rework, but what we attribute that to is actually the migration from our paper-based system into a digital system. And we believe that the more robust controls, as well as a higher level of employee acknowledgement, has actually helped us see this increase and be able to tackle these issues a lot better. Well, since implementing Blue Streak, Oregon Induction and Thermal has seen noticeable improvements in processing our jobs. Improvements such as being able to get new jobs through the order entry process faster and into the production floor, which has severely shortened our lead time and our queue time. With pre-built processes that are part and customer specific, our order entry is about 99% effective with almost no mistakes. We've seen the decrease in the queue time, and our processes seem to be strengthened by the fact that the instructions are all pre-built and right there for any of the operators to set up machines, set up your loads, and things like that. With the pre-built processes and the controls that are in place there, we've been able to reduce our setup times with the pre-built instructions right there on the work order, instead of having to get various pieces of papers and work instructions. It keeps everything up to date and current. And with all instructions right there in front of our operators, setup time has decreased by about 25%, allowing us to push more work through faster and back to our customers. So with the system, we've been able to set up and track as close to possible as the most accurate processing times by setting a benchmark of how long things will take. And that has allowed us to track our COGS more accurately, as well as be able to determine accurate pricing at quoting for future jobs. Because if we know exactly how long it takes and what our costs are, it definitely helps streamline our quoting process. Well, at this point, since the implementation of Blue Streak, we've been able to better manage our rework system and control it a lot better. With a full system of documentation that is traceable right back to the original work order, it makes everything a lot easier. The overall production rate has increased because of better scheduling through the Blue Streak module, the scheduling module. We know exactly what is in-house, what stage it is at, and when we project to start that job so that we can deliver that information to our customers in real time, actually using the customer portal if needed and if they're signed up for it. The visibility and awareness of what is really happening on the production floor from anywhere, even from our mobile phones, is an invaluable tool. The nonconformance module allows us to get on things very quickly by alerting us in real time of any issues. Well, knowing the WIP in real time has actually proven to be a very valuable tool for our scheduling and for our shop floor throughput. We can see exactly where something is at in real time, and on a record level, we can look back and know exactly who processed what job and when, which has really helped for customer audits as well as internal audits. And if there's any issues, we know exactly who to go to ask questions. It also helps us lock down and approved equipment and keeps operators from processing work in the wrong equipment. So it's proven to be a very valuable tool for Oregon Induction and Thermal. Since implementing Blue Streak, our external audits have been a breeze. We've conducted 2 external audits, one on site, and our auditor was highly impressed with our system and the fact of how it brings everything together right there at your fingertips. You can look at any record and any piece of information that you need pertaining to that record is all contained right there with the job. Auditors loved it. We also were able to perform a fully virtual accreditation audit in 2020, and it made it a breeze. The auditor and I were actually able to wrap up about 1 hour earlier than we had projected because everything was right there for the screen share. There was no having to scan paperwork in or anything else. It was right there at our fingertips, and it has really reduced our audit times.